Good afternoon. I'm glad you're here with me today. We're working on putting a brick circle ring around my tree. And I'm going to just show you a few things that I did. So the brick is just what I'm choosing to use. I got it used, didn't have to be new. The recommendation for the ring between 4 and 6 feet. I arbitrarily chose an 8-foot ring to put around the tree because I have the space and I have the bricks to do it with. What it looks like from fall here, that a majority of the leaves are going to fall inside this ring, so I will not have to rake them, nor let them just go into the soil and bring nutrients for the tree and for the plants I'm going to end up putting here eventually. I'm only going to do 2 courses high, and so your stakes could be anything that you have. So I have water pipe, I have some electrical pipe, I have some rebar. I like wearing earplugs. I bring a piece of wood to put on top of it to hammer it down with so I don't splinter all up. I have my, I call them Thor Jr. I have my ear protection and knee pads, just make it easier on you while you're out here working. And the cardboard I put down instead of fabric, because the fabric over time isn't porous anymore. It doesn't let the moisture through to your plants and to your trees, so it actually harms them. Sounds like a good idea, but in theory, at the end, it really isn't good for your plants. So I'm putting cardboard down. That'll deteriorate, that'll hold moisture, and that'll help with the plants too. I'll do this around the whole thing, and then at the end I'll put leaves on top of the cardboard, and then I'll put my topsoil over this. I won't put it anymore. They say not to put it more than 2 inches deep up to the trunk of the tree so that you don't rot out the tree. So one of the other things I did here to help with the circle was I used a hose to roughly get my measurement, and then I have a piece of rebar, could be a piece of wood, anything that's, to me, it's something that's stiffer and less aggravating to work with than a tape measure. So I would do is I would just put it up. I just put it up to the base of the tree. Let me turn this a little bit. I would just put this piece of rebar up to the base of the tree, and then go and have it down on the brick, so you can see that it's right up against the brick, and it's much faster and easier to do something like that. Also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a gap here, probably about an inch and a half gap. I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about perfection. I'm still going to be able to put another brick on top of this and stake it in place. It's really not going to matter. I'm going to probably be the only one who's going to know it's there, other than you guys who are watching this. So I just figured I'd do a couple things here. And the other really cool thing about working here is, I don't know if you can see in the background or not, there were a couple deer grazing. They come in and out, but I get to see them also while I'm out here working, and it's just really nice thing to see. So let's go drive a couple stakes in and see how we go from there.
hit a rock. So I can, since it's PVC, I could just cut that off. So there we go. That's how this goes. There'll be some pictures to follow. And thanks for hanging out with me today.